made on the both of us. We relationship goals, yeah. And they all know we relationship goals, yeah. Goals. We relationship goals, yeah. And they all know we relationship goals.
What's up, guys?
Back at it again.
So, we're so sorry that we haven't been recording. You know, life has been so hard on us lately, but we are coming back stronger. And we recently posted a video, so if you haven't seen that, it'll be linked down in the description box. But yeah,
the only one I know to say description box.
If you are new to our channel,
what's up?
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for subscribing to us. And if you've been rocking with us since the beginning, thank you. We appreciate it. We hope you guys continue to stay. And yeah.
Yeah.
As you can tell by the title,
we got everything, I would say, rolling. So we got a lot more videos coming to you guys.
Right.
So this will be the first one we kind of could, I guess, not really interact, but I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say.
As you can tell by the title, we are going to be giving you guys some relationship advice. Now, Kevin and I have been together for 9 years. So, to others, that may seem like it's long, and to... I'm going to cut you. To others, that may seem long, and then there are some people that have been together longer than us, and we probably think it's like, but, you know, we're proud of how long we've been together.
Yeah.
And
put in them numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Just like anything, you don't have to follow anything we say. We're just here to give you some advice on what we do to help our relationship grow and build and become stronger.
Advice, examples, you know.
Yeah, examples, advice. So
the first, I guess the three topics we're covering today are
communication, trust,
and finances. Yeah. So first one being communication, which I feel like is like the key thing you need in a relationship. It's one of the most important things. Without communication, I feel like you pretty much don't have nothing. You have to be able to communicate, talk back and forth with the person that you're with. I feel like that's really important. So,
before we get further into this, here's one example of what you should not do when it comes to communication.
Roll that clip.
Babe, tell me why I was on the phone with LaShonda, right? And she was telling me how she found her man in a strip club again.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's what I said. And then I told her, why does she keep being with him? He's gonna keep cheating on her anyway.
What? That's crazy.
Exactly. And guess what she told me? She told me that my man's drawer stink.
Is that so silly? Yes. I was just walking to my mother's birthday. What lovely
she said that?
And I should mind my business.
Somewhere.
That's crazy.
I was just about to take the birth.
And guess what else she told me?
Men with men of power. It is tradition.
As you can see in the clip, Kevin was not paying attention to me.
My communication skills is on point.
No, I
wasn't. But that's something you probably get or would see a lot, like whether a person is watching TV or
on their
could be on the phone, or you listening to music and the other person's trying to talk to you and stuff like that. I feel like it's a time really where you can communicate, like what we'll do. It's kind of like just put everything away.
Yeah.
You just put your phone up, turn TV off, and just put it away, and then just talk to each other. Me and her, we've done that. There's times we stayed up to like 3, 4 in the morning, and we just communicate. I feel like that's really important, especially when the other person or yourself want to vent or want to get stuff out. It doesn't even have nothing to do with your relationship.
Right.
It should be about life or just what's going on with you in general.
How you guys can grow. Anything you communicate with. Communication is very important when it comes to the two of you arguing. Now, I know a lot of people are receptive to hearing things about themselves, but when it comes to communication, you should be able to hear what you have done to your partner without being defensive. So, for example, if before Kevin and I, when Kevin and I are arguing, we actually let things die down. So I'll either make him laugh or he'll make me laugh. We'll make the situation a little bit smoother before we like talk to each other about it. And then once we realize we both have calmed down, I would be like, babe, I don't like that you've done this, or, you know, this, that, and the third. And this is how we communicate, because he's able to hear me instead of him being angry or I'm angry. Like, we're able to actually hear each other and hear what the problem is, and then able to fix it and work on it.
Yeah, I feel like communication, just with anything, what you were saying, like, especially, it's hard when two people are arguing to really just be like, you know what, all right, I mean, just calm down and relax. Especially if they're saying other stuff when you're already mad.
Right.
It's going up here, then you just go back and be like, oh, you know what? So it's hard. So when two people are going at it, kind of just try to take that break.
Right.
Because you're not thinking about that at the time. You're thinking about, you know, it's like ammunition. Oh, she's going to say this. I'm about to get her back with this.
Right.
So really, I feel like, you know, find a way. I mean, for us, we try to make, like she said, make each other laugh. But for other people, I don't know, maybe one person has to go in the other room. Other person goes upstairs or just go to the bedroom. And y'all just take time to mellow out. And then, however y'all do it, talk about it, whether, all right, you're eating now, you're both calm, or you're watching something, or now, you know, all right, this is the right time to say it. I feel like it's hard, though. It is hard sometimes.
It's very hard, but it's also important that when you guys both, or if one of you choose to not want to talk at the time, then you have to be able to let your partner know when you're ready to talk. So if you don't want to talk to your partner at the time, you have to tell your partner, look, right now is not a good time. I'll talk to you in an hour. Like that, that is very important. Please give me some time, but I'll come back and talk to you. This way you're not leaving it where it's just like, y'all not ready to talk, y'all not going to fix it or anything, and that makes your partner feel like they can't talk to you about something.
You don't want to completely shut them down. Like, you know what, just don't talk to you.
Just never, like, don't, no. You have to make sure you let your partner know, I'll talk to you in 5 minutes, let me calm down, or I'll talk to you whenever you're ready, but you have to come back and talk about it. And also, what we have learned in marriage counseling before we got married, we learned that we are not supposed to argue in our bedroom. Yeah. So that is our peaceful place. That is our love place. So there's couples that might be married out there, or there's couples that might be living together. It's very important that you keep your bedroom as your peace zone, your safe zone. This is your love zone. Don't argue in your bedroom. That is your safe zone. So if you have to go in the car and hash it out or whatever, then do it there. But make sure you don't do it in your bedroom, because you know that is one thing that me and her that we both do. It's not even not arguing, but like we can go for a drive, go to the store, come back. We could sit in a driveway, and like one time we used to drive almost an hour. And you're just talking about, it might not even have to do with the other person. You know, just communicating, you're talking, you're getting stuff out. You know, I've been feeling like this, or I've been feeling this way, and then just talking, just reassuring the other person things gonna be okay. That kind of, I feel like, will bring you guys closer, but then also make your relationship stronger. Because the whole thing with a relationship, you're trying to grow. You don't want to be in one of the relationships y'all been together 5-6 years is steady. You want to grow, you want to build, not just your relationship, but just you also want to build things together, start things up. So I feel like that's really important. Yeah, we always find time to communicate with each other no matter what. Like, he will ask me how I'm feeling, or I'll be like, how you feeling? How's your day going? Like, we always try to find a way where we're communicating with each other and make sure that we're good.
It can get hard for people that have kids out there. You working crazy hours at your job.
It's a struggle, y'all. Y'all feel that? It's a struggle.
So just when you make time, you know, like the kids could be asleep, and then, you know, me and her, instead of watching something, we turn TV off, and then, you know, you just sit there and talk
for hours.
You can just be like, I've been feeling crappy. And it might not have nothing to do with you. We just, I've been feeling like this. So then y'all just get and talk. And I feel like that really helps. You need that person that you can communicate with. So that's why I feel like that's important. Because when it comes to everything, I feel like it always comes back to communication.
It does.
So
our next topic is finances.
Ooh. Yeah. Where the money at? Where the money at? Where the money? All right. So before we get into talk about finances, here is another skit of what not to do when it comes to finances. So
roll the clip.
Roll it.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe, did you pay the electric bill? Mother.
As you can see, I spent all our money before, before I paid that bill because, you know, I had to look fly before the lights go on. So I'm going to get dressed in the dark. I'm going to look good.
Yeah, so as you can see, that's what not to do when it comes to financing. I feel like before you do anything, you guys should make sure everything is straight. That's why, like, for us, well, especially for me, important things so that I don't forget or anything, you know, I always write it out. And then that's when it comes back to communication. Communicate between each other. 'Cause even before she could do that, hey, I paid for this, or you still paying for this month. So I don't know how other people in relationships do it. You know, there's some people, they split everything down the middle. Or there's some people, they might split rent and be like, all right, I'll pay for water, you pay the electric or whatever. I would say just make sure stuff is figured out and covered and paid for before buying a whole bunch of stuff. Then you're stuck in the dark.
Yeah, like Kevin said, like we're not sure on how other couples do it, but we're very open about everything. So any type of money or anything, we make sure we let each other know and where the money's going, and you know what I'm saying. Especially for those couples that like have a joint bank account, like don't be if it's a joint thing, like it's not wise to spend most of the money when y'all both putting in the work or you know the money.
I feel like that's what comes back. Like I said before, falls back on the communication.
Right.
So it's like, hey, I gotta pay for this, but after that it's okay. You know, boom, I want to do this. Cause she'll do that. Like we'll pay for everything, and she's like, "Hey, I want to get that." But, all right, yeah, that's fine. We'll make sure we take care of everything. You'll do that, or like next time I could be like, "All right, after we pay for this, I want to be able to get this or do this."
Right.
And it's the same way.
We're very big on finding out ways to like save money also, but make sure our responsibilities are handled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think you gotta spend a lot of money to do certain things, like for financing, like even like after you pay for everything, for Valentine's Day. Instead of going out and spending, I mean, you got a cheaper way, but I feel like, I guess it was more romantic. You know, get out there, I guess, cook for your girl instead of going around. Now, if you can't cook, then, I mean, you could always buy stuff. I mean, this stuff you can just put in the oven, or you just
like me.
or you can
Guilty.
or you can go somewhere, order out, and just have a romantic night in. Boom,
Right.
put a nice movie on. You got the candles lit up. You want to do something nice instead of just going out to eat and then waiting like 4 hours for a table. But nah, you just want to make sure there's always ways to do stuff. Like for us, you know, we want to go out. So of course you want to make sure the important thing is being responsible, have all your stuff covered. Then we see how much you're working with, and then we're like, all right, we can go out, we can do this. Now there's sometimes you can splurge though. You get that extra money, you feel like you rich. You're like, oh, we about to do this, we about to do that. But all our other stuff is taken care of. I feel like if you paying for everything, that's another thing too. You should have other people making you feel bad when y'all do want to do something when it comes to financing.
Right.
Because y'all already taking care of everything else.
Right.
Your kids are taken care of. All your bills are paid for. You pay for everything else. That little bit of money, then I feel like you can do it and enjoy it with each other or yourselves.
Right.
So
yeah, finances is not like too big, but you know, there's couples out there that do have joint accounts or they do split stuff.
yeah, I don't know. That's probably one of the main things I don't know people really have problems with, or other people I talk to that's in relationships, like finance. There's some people that be like, they be like, dang, you know, I went in the joint, I didn't realize, I had this much missing. She spent that and tell me. There's people that do that.
So
I feel like it's just
don't be those people. You talk to your significant other and you tell them that you want to use the money or ask them, like that's
however y'all do it. I mean, but then if you have your own separate stuff, I feel like then it's different.
Yeah.
Like if you got your own account, they got their own account, then you do whatever you want to do with your stuff. But still, if y'all living together, then I feel like that's really when it comes. So for the third topic we have is trust, which I think is up there at like with going with what's the first topic?
Communication.
Sorry, I went blank real quick. So trust is up there with communication. I feel like you definitely need that because for a lot of people it's like you can't be with somebody you can't trust. That causes so many more problems than what other people really think. If I don't trust you, I'm not going to be believing anything you say when it comes to communication. I'm not going to believe anything you're doing. I'm not going to think you're there when we say you're there. So I feel like you really need that.
So here's an example of what not to do
When it comes to
trusting. Roll the clip. Babe, your phone is vibrating. Look at God. Always coming through for me. What? He thinks he's going to have all these Tatianas buzzing down for him? I told him, I'm the only thought he needs. I'm going to get in his phone. Oh, trust me, I will.
5 hours later.
If I'm not going to be able to get into this phone, neither is he.
Yo, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing. As you can see, when Kevin left the room, I started going through his phone. And that is a big no. Like, when you trust somebody, you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to go through their phone and see what they're doing. Like, to me, I don't really agree with that.
Yeah. When it comes to trust, I feel like this also breaking a person's trust. Like, I can't even leave my phone around. If you think, especially when a person not doing something,
right,
and for you to go ahead and think that I am doing something, then I would say that's how you can really hurt somebody. That can break. They might not trust you with being around their stuff. Like, all right, now I can't leave my phone around you.
Right.
So I feel like, I don't know, you really need trust. If you feel like, okay, I feel like you might didn't, why don't you just ask? If you really thinking, but then if you're really feeling that the person is lying, like, oh, I wasn't doing anything, I was doing this, and then back your mind, oh, I feel like they're lying, then maybe that's when you guys need to sit down. That's where communication comes into play,
right,
and communicate. Because there's people that feel like that just because of past relationships they were in. People could have been cheated on, or heartbreaks, all the stuff that they went through. So then they're bringing all that stuff and all that baggage to this relationship, and then you put all that on the other person that you're with. But really, they're probably not doing nothing at all. Yeah.
Right.
And then that just causes more problems.
Right.
So
when, to me, trust and truth kind of go hand in hand. Like, you have to trust the person, but the person has to also be truthful. The person also has to be truthful.
Yeah.
Like, so if you're going to tell lies, of course that person's not going to trust you. Like, it's just common sense. But I feel like trust also has to do with an individual too. Like Kevin said, like, if you haven't trusted people in the past and then you go into a relationship and you already got your guard up, you already not trusting, like, that can affect the relationship. Like, so I feel like when it comes to trust, it's for you and also for your relationship as well. Like, you have to be able to be willing to trust a person. Like, you can't go into a new relationship and already not trust the person and then make it worse. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, for that case, you might as well just not even be in a relationship. You should just focus on you and try to fix you before hopping into something else you're really not ready for, just because of all the stuff you went through.
And it's easier said than done. Like, especially if you're with somebody that broke your trust. Like, that is the main thing. But that's where working on it and communication and everything else that goes in a relationship comes in. Like, and that's why, but you have to be willing to actually really build yourself up to trust again. There's a lot of people that's in a relationship and a person breaks their trust and they take that person back, but at the end of the day, or in the back of their minds, they're not going to trust that person no matter what. And it's just like, at that point, why be in that relationship? Why continue it if you know deep down inside you're never going to trust this person again? Like, it's like you have to work on actually being able to get to that step to actually really trusting them again. So it's a lot to go, like, that goes into trust, but
there's a lot that goes into any relationship, really.
It really is. That's why I said, for the most part, Kevin and I are very open with each other. Like, if anybody if anybody is in my inbox, I literally tell him everything.
In your inbox?
Oh, I didn't tell you this? Stop. You do it. You not tell you everything. And no, it's not a control thing. Like, I really don't understand people's thinking, but whatever. To each his own. It's not a control thing for me. It's more of a trust thing, or an open thing. Or
I guess it's being open, and it's like, okay, if you see a person goes out their way to tell you that and they didn't have to, then that kind of makes it easier for the other person. Like, okay, you know what? It makes me easier to trust you.
Yeah. Like,
because there's some people you be in a relationship and it's like, oh, I'm going out with the boys, or, you know, I'm going out with the girls tonight. That's my girl voice. I'm going out with the girls tonight.
No, let me do my man's voice. Yeah, I'm going out with my man's. That's
but then it's like, so that they might already think, oh, y'all going, oh, guy might, oh, you gonna be dancing with the guys, you're gonna be talking to the girl. Oh, what you gonna be with another girl? You gonna be with her.
Is that how my voice sounds?
Is that my voice? See, saying you sound like.
Ugly.
But I feel like if you trust, so it's like, oh, you know what, just go out and have fun. But you got to trust him. Like, all right, he's not gonna go. He's not gonna cheat on me. He's not gonna go do this or do that. It's just going. I mean, some people just go out just to go out and have fun, and then boom, you're right back home. So that's why I feel like. That's why I said, if you feel like you really can't trust somebody, then you don't want to waste that person's time by being in a relationship with them. Then it don't work out, and then for that long amount of time, whether it's 3 months or 3 years or whatever, you was in that relationship for nothing. So.
Or if you want to be with that person, then I feel like you and that person have to work on it together. Like I said, I'm very open with Kevin. Like, literally anybody. Literally, if anybody's in my inbox, I tell them, like, babe, they said this, I said this, that's it. Like, this way, there's no issues. Like, you don't even have to check my phone. And then sometimes, like, I'll be showing him, like, look, scrolling and stuff. Like, I don't have nothing to delete because I have nothing to hide. Like, that's me. I've never been that way. Like, I don't have anything to hide or lie about. So, I'm very open when it comes to our relationship. And again, everybody may not be that way, but you have to work on it. Everything's a work in progress. So
yeah, so it's like going back to the video. Instead of as soon as, you know, not being in the room and she's going through my phone, just ask. You'd be like, oh, hey, because we do that. You could be on your phone for a while. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, no, I'm on my phone watching YouTube. Or she'd be like, yo, I'm looking at these hair videos. Or, you know, whatever. So same thing in the video, for example. Just ask, hey, your phone went off or your phone's been going off. Oh, who are you talking to? Or I'm just wondering, whatever. And then, especially if it's trust. Especially if he's not doing it or she's not doing it. Oh, no, I've just been talking to so-and-so. Or I'm just on social media doing this. So something blows up bigger than what it is. And then at the end of the day, it was for nothing.
And again, I'm going to say this a million times. It's not easy.
No.
But that's why you have to work on it, or that's why you have to be more open. Like, for example, Kevin was comfortable enough to leave his phone on the bed because he trusted me not to look in his phone. And
bro,
I
like
technically,
it's in my pocket all day, every day. No,
I technically broke his trust by looking in his phone. Like, it's pretty much like that. So, like I said, it's for you and the person. Like, you have to work on yourself and with the person that you're with. Again, everybody's not trustworthy. Like, you really can't trust everybody. Like,
you kind of can tell. You get little signs.
Yeah,
here and there.
don't forget the signs because they come in the beginning.
So I would put trust up there with the main thing. I would put that up there going along with communication. Like, financing for some people might not be as big because it could be separate, or people might not just have that problem. But I mean, a lot of relationships can go downhill when it comes to trust and communication. I feel like those are like the two main things you need. Because if you're not really communicating with the other person, then you don't really trust the other person. It's like the relationship's not going to work regardless.
I disagree.
What else do you think you need?
I feel like everything. You need everything.
Okay.
No, I'm being that serious. I feel like you need everything. Like, it just depends on your relationship. I feel like you need everything.
Well, if those two main things ain't working, then the relationship's not going to be working.
No.
If me and you not talking.
But you can have those two and be missing other things.
Yeah, but those are the two main things.
I don't agree. I don't agree, but I feel like everything plays a part.
You got people that don't communicate.
Like we said, everything goes hand in hand. Like, everything plays a part. Like, you could pull a little bit of everything and everything. Like, I don't agree. I don't feel like there's no higher thing. Like, I feel like you work on everything.
I mean, yeah, you work on everything, but if you don't trust that person, then the rest of the relationship really ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, but then
everything else could be high.
You got trust and communication, and then you can lack sex or lack stuff, and then.
Okay, but what I'm saying.
Then when you lack sex, they go out and cheat, and that's when the trust is broken, and then see, domino effect. Everything. You need everything.
That's what you said, but still, if you're not trusting somebody, then it's still not going to work out.
I know. But you keep saying that, but what if you trust them? Anyway, this is not a debate.
If you do trust them. I'm saying
I trust
you. But then communication, you could be with somebody.
I communicate with you.
Everything else would be good. We just not talking. But if you're not talking, how would you even? That might not even be happening either. You said the sex part. You're not trusting them or not communicating, then that's probably not working.
I said, what if you have trust and communication, but you ain't having sex?
You're not having it? Why aren't you having it? Y'all got both of those.
I
Everything should be going good. We we great. You have a problem with something, I'm coming to you. We good, we talking. Boom, babe, I'm going out. I trust you. Babe, I'm going out. I'm going to do this. All right, babe, I trust you. Y'all. Stop. That's how it should be.
Okay, first of all,
that's how it should be.
It is what it is.
Whatever.
Let us know.
Like I was just saying,
down in the comments below
if
you agree with Kevin or if you agree with me. Do you think trust and communication is up there Or I feel like everything plays a part. Like, literally everything. Like, you can have trust and communication, and then something else could die off, make the relationship die. Or you can have not trust or no communication, or like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like everything plays a part. But if you agree with me, let me know. And if you agree with Kevin, let us know. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, but remember, this is not a video to tell you guys what you should do in your relationship. We're not judging anybody. We're just giving you an insight a little bit about what we do and how we build up our relationship.
This is how we do it.
You know you cannot make no beat and not...
I didn't make no beat at all.
Well, I'm saying you can't sing nothing or start nothing or dance or nothing knowing I'm going to go in.
Okay. We hope you guys like this video. This is just some advice. Like I was saying before, you don't have to do this.
No.
I'm mocking
you don't have to agree either. That's rude.
Nah, you don't have to. But
you don't have to agree. It's something that can help you guys get a different view or insight of how another couple does their relationship. So...
But we will have other videos covering on other parts of relationships and then some stuff that we've dealt with or that helped us. And then, of course, we share with you because, I mean, it can help somebody out there. Yeah. So I figured.
So if you do have any advice for us.
Hey, this is what I do in my relationship that works out. Maybe you guys should try it like that.
Put down in the description box.
I'll read it. I'll listen. We'll try it.
If you do different things in your relationship, why don't you list it down in the... What is that? Is that a description box? No, it's not.
People just say that's in the comments, actually.
Oh, yeah. If you do anything different in your relationship, why don't you list it down in the comments, and maybe you could help other couples out there. Like, I don't know. If you disagree with something that we said or something, like, you want to add on to what we said or anything, please let us know. We are open to all types of advice.
We would have probably went more in depth, but then you would probably have like a 30-something minute video or probably longer. So we kind of just try to touch the surface of everything and give you little examples and just try to go from there.
Yeah, it's deeper than just what we're saying.
Because we learned,
you really got to work on yourself.
We learned a lot of stuff.
And then work together.
One of the main things we did learn a lot of stuff being in
marriage counseling.
Yeah, marriage counseling.
Yeah.
And then it didn't really go fully in depth and everything.
Right.
But it touched on a lot of things that could help you moving forward. Well, not just in relationship, but just also in life. Because it also touched on a lot of stuff for yourself too.
Exactly.
So I feel like when you're in a relationship, you're not just growing as a couple, you're also growing as yourself. Because you see it from the time me and her been together. How old was I when we got? I think I was 17.
I was 16.
Yeah, I was 17, and then just see how. I mean, we're still goofy and stuff, but you can still mature but of course we still playful. But you just see how much you change as a person,
right?
And I feel like you just grow. I know you said that's a long ass time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's really long. That's too long.
We about to hit a decade.
Like, damn, when you say a decade, that sounds... when somebody say a decade, it sounds longer than 10 years.
Yo, we're about to be together for 10 years. We're about to be married for a year. Like, we literally got married in July, and it's like,
I feel like it's
about to be a whole year. Like, this is so exciting.
But we hope you guys liked the video and enjoyed it. We're going to start rolling out more videos, being more consistent. We got a lot more stuff.
Topic Tuesday.
Yeah, we got new segments coming to you guys, new videos coming to you guys. So thank you for everybody that subscribed.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, if you're new or if you want to just join, I would say
hit that bell to get notified and follow us on social media. It'll be linked down in the description box. And also, if you haven't watched our last video, go watch that. That will also be linked in the description box. And yeah. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope we helped some people out there, or just
give you ideas or examples,
or opened up your mind to something different. So,
or even just entertained you for a little bit.
Yeah, we a bunch of clowns out here.
Okay, she speaks for herself.
I'm a clown. No, I'm not.
But until next time,
on Dragon Ball T. On Dragon Ball K and T, on Dragon Ball Z, on my balls. Bye.
I call you a blessing, yeah. Never had me stressing, yeah. No, never got a question, yeah. Trust on 100, yeah. Relationship goals, yeah. And they are